So basically, in general meaning, what is the meaning of the dialogue? Okay, so in a normal application, you will say some dialogue pop up window or dialogues. Okay, so it's a dialog box. Okay, so dialog box, what is the meaning? Okay, so you will give a pop-up to the user can enter some data. Okay, so that is the meaning of the dialog in the normal application. Okay, so coming to the MSCRM. Okay, so the dialogues is a different. Okay, so the dialogues they introduced in the CRM 2011. Okay, so in the earlier version we don't have the dialogues. Okay, so the main purpose of the dialogue is capture the data from the user at the runtime. Okay, so if you see the workflows, so there is no option to user taking the input from the user. Okay, so it is completely in the background process. There is no user interaction with the workflow. Okay, so if you want to take some input data from the workflow, sorry, from the user, and we can able to execute the dialogues. Okay, so if you open this material. Okay, so the dialogues are a type of the process in a dynamic CRM. So it is type of the process means it is one of the workflow. Okay, so that displays the input forms. Okay, so it will ask the user to it will provide the input form to the user has to enter some data. So based upon the whatever the data he enter in the background, it will execute the workflow. Okay, so for example, if you enter the input forms and the data that the user needs to at each step. Okay, so while interacting with the customer for following complex procedure. Okay, so a dialogue can have a branching logic. Okay, so that is based upon the input form as the person stepping through the case or phone call or a customer interaction. Okay, so in a simple manner, okay, in a simple manner I can say, so when you are in a customer care center. Okay, so they will, if you call to the customer care, they will take your details, and they will enter some details and they will click on a save. So that is a quick view form. It's a similarly, so based upon whatever the data they were enter, once they click on OK, so in the background it will perform some operation. Okay, so all the condition execution are sending a mail or calling to the particular person or whatever it may be, background operation it will be executed. Okay, so the dialogues are frequently used in the call centers to provide the scripts so that allow the customer facing staff to apply consistent interactions with the customers. Okay, so whatever the repeatedly we are performing the things. Okay, so the dialogues it will useful for us. Okay, so you can also use the dialogues to provide a, it's a kind of a wizard to the user interface to allow the people to perform the complex procedures consistently. Okay, so the dialogues provide the, so the dialogues mainly used for the consistent customer interactions and interactive user tasks, to perform the interactive user tasks. So the second point is the consistent information entry into your organization database. So the third one, the way of people in your organization to focus on growing your business instead of performing the repetitive tasks. Okay, so instead of performing the repetitive tasks, they can focus on the more business. Okay, so the dialogues displays. Okay, so the dialogues displays the consistent, so the dialogues displays the series of the screens based upon the response you entered to the prompt on each screen. Okay, so the dialogue can provide a different set of the screens based upon your response you are enter. So after the dialog is completed, so the data is saved and can be reviewed later. Okay. So unlike a workflow process, the dialogues only be applied to a one at a time, one record at a time. Okay. So for customizing these dialogues and creation of the new dialogues, we have to go to the settings in the CRM system. So click on the settings, solutions. So select any solution. Okay. So here we can see the processes. Okay. We click on that, create new, click on new. So enter the process name, test dialog, and select the category as a dialog and select the entity name on which entity you want to perform. For example, if I take the account entity. Okay. So once you click on that, we select the entity, target entity for that dialog. Click on OK. Okay. So the dialog, it is, so the dialog process, it will be here. So here its steps and all, it's similar to the workflow. Okay. Here if you are, we have to add this step. Okay. So first we have to add the page. Okay. So here, so first once we have the page. Okay. So in the page, so we can able to add the prompt response. Okay. So in the prompt response, what are the details we want to show on the form? Okay. So once you click on the set properties, so what are the form we want to show to the user? So this is a first dialog to the user. Here we can set the statement like a enter data. Okay. So prompt text. So what are the text you want to prompt? Okay. So here I can enter the text, text box. Okay. So like this is a tooltip of the text. So here response type, whatever the user has to enter the value, like it is a single line of text. Okay. Or it's a radio buttons, or it's all the things it will display. For example, if I say select the single line of text. Okay. Here we can able to select the data type, text or integer or float. Okay. So if it is a option set, here it will be, this one it will be enabled. So if it is an option set, so this one it will enable. For example, if I select the option set, so now it is enabled. Okay. So this option set values we can add it here, or else if you want to, you can query from the CRM. Okay. So here we can enter the all the variables and all the columns, what are the columns you want. Okay. So query variables, and we can enter the what are the data here, separator and all. Okay. So generally if you select the this one, define the values. Okay. So here if I select the single line of text and save it. Okay. So once it is saved and whatever the data it is entered, So what are the value I have entered here? Okay, so I can set it this one to the this is as a default value. Okay, whatever the value I have entered, I am setting to the this value. Okay, if I click on OK, so it is coming to the this default value here. Okay, so by default it will come the account name. Okay, so if you don't want, we can just remove it this one. If I click on OK, okay, we can remove it. Okay, once click on save, save and close. Okay, so the prompt response, it will be a text box. So now the next action, whatever you want for form. Okay, for example, I want to create a new record. So for example, I want to create a record. Okay, so once if you click on a text, okay, so whatever the operators I can see here, here we can see the text box. What are the local values here? Whatever the value they enter. Okay, so we can add it here. Okay, so we are not defined any variable. Okay, so here only, so here we have to define a variable. Okay, so like a just I'm giving a, so we can define this one. So default value some, just I'm giving xx. So click on that. Okay, so here in this, here whatever the user enters, So ideally here it will display that variable. Okay. Okay. So once click on here, it will be set to the default value. So this is okay. So here it will display that variable whatever we define. So that data we can set it to the here, this dialog. Okay. So once we set it, this one, click on save. Okay. Click on the save and close. Okay. So once if we access this one, okay. So once we activate this one, this dialog, so activate the dialog. Okay. So now if you go to the account entity, okay. So click on here, open any record. Okay. Here, see, start the dialog. Okay. So here we can see the start dialog. Once if you click on that, so it will give the all the listed dialogues. Okay. All the active dialogues it will give. So once if you click on that, so it will give the pop-up. Okay. So that means whatever the window, what text box we put it. So by default it is giving the account name. Okay. So whatever we set it. Okay. So text, click on the next. Okay. So that means our dialog, the first page it is done. Once if you click on this finish, okay, so it will go to the, it will execute the that next process. So now if you see that XX account, it is got created. Okay. So this is are created from the workflow. So sorry, that is created from the dialog. Okay. So that is the dialogues in the MS CRM. So here this is a screen and the entity. What is the here in the material I have explained. So here name is the name of the dialog or process. So here category we have to select, and all this entity and category we need to select it, and activating the dialog. You can see the activate dialog and configuring the processes. Okay, so here dialog components. So whatever the prompt, we can see this one, we can put it, and we can put the conditions like this. Okay, so first we have to add the prompt in the pages. All the pages we have to enter. So next, the all the like a page and prompt and response. Okay, so all the prompt and response we entered. Like this is all the things we can explain. So here when you are querying this one, we have to put the fetch XML here. Okay, so when you are querying, like if you using the retrieve the data from CRM, we have to put the fetch XML in the here. So that is how the dialogues it will works.